our own vehicles.
Thank you. This is Kokum Sharbat.
Kokum sir.
We are here since almost a week, and we have tried the food of different communities. Goan Saraswat food, then Christian community food. So how is it different from other communities' food?
Actually, just because you mentioned Saraswat, we are Saraswat, and our preparations are we have Saraswat food.
Bhatkar actually means landlord, and those who own a vast property. So this Bhatkar thali is derived from that word Bhatkar, the landlord thali, who was served in a vast plate. So just as you mentioned, like how this thali is different from other thalis, because you have all preparations in this one. So not only Saraswat food or like Catholic food, but then it has Portuguese food also.
You are also a food blogger.
Yeah,
Huh?
I've just started like during lockdown. I started in the month of August. So even I love food, and my mom, she's a very good cook actually. So and she cooks very good authentic food. So that is why I always love to learn from her. And I was in Mumbai for the past 2 years. So that is when I realized the worth of food.
What have you studied?
MBA. I'm an engineer. And after that, I've done MBA.
So working somewhere? Or?
No, actually, because of this COVID times, our placement season is like just shifted. So it will be in the month of January end. So that is when I was free. I thought of doing a
Then you started your food blog.
food blog.
Cheesy Goan.
Cheesy Goan. And that is why I got an opportunity to meet you.
And the food which you are kind of promoting is food from your community?
Yes, it's like authentic Goan community. So it's like mostly Saraswat preparation because we are Saraswat. But then I also do a lot of different dishes. I love to try some other dishes as well. So it's like a blend of everything. But then mostly it is authentic Goan only.
Great initiative. So what are we cooking?
So this is a green kafrial masala. So it's basically come from the Portuguese community who were like settled in African continent. So they used to call them kafri, the Africans. So this actually originated from that, and this is a green paste which can be used in any seafood items.
So what are the main ingredients in this curry paste?
There is like coriander, vinegar, also coconut jaggery, and all these spices, green chilies, so that gives a green color.
Pomfret kafria, paplet.
Correct. So it's this. It's already washed with turmeric and salt, and then we can like directly cook it. It doesn't require marination because it's already marinated with turmeric and salt. So these are like the flesh from the deboned mackerel, and usually cutlets is something which Goans love, and it is basically authentic Goan style. And any fish is used to make cutlets which has a strong aroma. So that is why I chose mackerel.
Bangdo.
Correct.
What are the ingredients?
It's like onion, all the spices, chopped tomatoes, and also the flesh of mackerel.
So you boil it?
Yes, we first boil the mackerel, then debone it, remove the flesh, sauteed onions and chopped tomatoes and all the spices. So these cutlets are like coated with rava and then fried.
So Bhatkar thali is not available anywhere in Goa?
Actually, there's one restaurant named Cinnamon which serves that Bhatkar thali, but it's termed as Bhatkar, but they serve paneer butter masala and everything inside.
So this is shallow fried, like just pan fried.
Yes, not deep fried. None of the dishes at home we like deep fry. Only in hotels you might find deep fried fish, but then at home we shallow fry only.
कट किया हुआ है ताकि मसाले अच्छे से अंदर चले जाएं। अब क्या बना रहे हैं?
So now we'll do stuffed reshado squids. So reshado masala you must have heard. It's a spicy masala, but it's blended well with the sadness of vinegar. So it can be used in variety of seafood dishes, and it can be also refrigerated, and the paste can be refrigerated and used for even a year.
Yeah, we have tried mackerel reshad. Reshad.
Reshado.
Reshado. Yeah. This is squid reshad.
Yeah, this is stuffed squid reshado. Just
So
for your
it's-
information,
Achha.
reshado, the word reshado means stuffed,
Oh.
stuffing. So it can be stuffed in mackerels. Mostly it is stuffed in mackerels, but we thought of like stuffing into squids. So yeah, this is the coconut jaggery, which is the main ingredient in the reshado masala.
So the red color comes from this jaggery,
Kashmiri chili.
Kashmiri chilies.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's jaggery, Kashmiri chili, vinegar. So bangro, I have tried it in bangro curry.
Okay, bagadachi curry.
We tried it yesterday. Then I tried reshad bangro, then bangro fry, and today we are having bangro cutlets. So you make so many dishes out of just one fish, bangro.
There's one dried preparation.
Even we can prepare pickle out of mango. But this time I have prepared for prawns.
Prawns pickle.
Prawns pickle.
What's your favorite fish?
Actually this one.
Yeah,
Kingfish.
Kingfish.
Kingfish and pomfret.
Poplet. Poplet, you and I like poplet. It's easy to eat.
Yeah.
It's just easy to eat.
Kingfish is
And
very
good for digestion also.
Yeah.
It is good for digestion also. Means actually for small children we give that either pamphlet or that muddoshi that white.
So fish is cooked every day at home.
Mostly she likes actually.
Monday and Thursday, except Monday and Thursday, I can't live without non-veg. So it might be like either meat, chicken, or fish.
Fish curry rice.
Fish curry rice.
That's the staple in Goa.
Yes.
Huh? Ask anyone what's their favorite food, they'll say fish curry rice. Now we are making kismur,
We are making kismur. So
bangro kismur.
Banglas. So kismur is like basically a preparation of dried fish. So it is made mostly of dried prawns or dried mackerel. So we'll make dried mackerel. Main ingredients are like onion, coconut, coriander, chili powder, turmeric powder, salt, chilies, and tamarind pulp. So kismur is the easiest. All we need to do is like mix well.
So this dried fish has been fried or it's just the dried fish? That's
It's
it.
dried fish, but it is tossed in oil.
Oh.
So it is like little sauteed on the gas, and it's like tossed in oil. So this is Bangladeshi kismur, which is mackerel kismur, dry preparation. This is sungtache lonche, which is prawns pickle. This is the authentic way of making salad, which is just chopped tomatoes and onions, which we make. That is the Bangladeshi sukhe, which means dry preparation of mackerels. This is beans sabji, which is wal papadichi bhaji. This is tisrache suke, which is clams dry preparation. This is Bimla Galun Sunta, which Bimla is a locally grown fruit here, It has little sour taste. So this curry is prepared along with the prawns as well as bimla. So this is chambu. So before people used to have in this kind of cups. So we just have two. So basically we serve liquid in it. So this is the water and the sol curry served in chambu. This is the caramel pudding. It's a baked version of eggs as well as milk, and it has a layer of caramel. This is ukde sheet, which means unpolished rice. So this has a higher fiber content than the normal rice. This is suki sungta, which means dried prawns. So they become very flavorful when tossed in coconut oil. So it gives a crunchy flavor also. So that is served with rice. Also, this is the bharille lonche, which means stuffed raw mango pickle. So it needs a marination of for a month minimum, and it can be stored and served for a year also. This is bharillo mankyo, which means stuffed squids. So the reshado masala is stuffed in squids and then fried. This is the kafriel paplet, which means kafriel pomfret. So it is basically cooked in a kafriel masala and served along with potato veggies. This is crepe shek shek. So shek shek is a very common and authentic style of cooking crepes in Goa. So this is crepe shek shek. And this section is for rava fried fish. So no seafood meal in Goa can be complete without rava fry. So this is viswon, toila viswon. That is kingfish fry. This is toili kulli, that means crab rava fry. Sumta, that is prawns rava fry. And this is bangdache dangar, which means mackerel cutlets. So yeah.
मतलब इतना खूबसूरत लग रहा है केले के पत्ते में इतने सारे कलरफुल डिशेस हैं। आप देखें यहाँ पे येलो कलर का प्रॉन करी है, रेड कलर का शेक शेक है, ग्रीन कलर का पॉपलेट है, उसके बाद पिकल्स है और अनपॉलिश्ड राइस है। आई हैव बीन टू मेनी हाउसेस इन गोवा, एवरीवेयर द प्रिपरेशन स्टाइल, द टेस्ट also changes.
Yeah.
The same dish which you like, it changes from house to house.
Yes.
और
And the way of serving is also very much different.
या और केले के पत्ते में खाना खाने से इसका स्वाद और बढ़ जाता है ना।
I just want to mention one thing, like what we used to do before is like any oily dishes, for example this fried dishes or anything which has oil in it, those were served on the banana leaf, and the others are served in the steel bowls.
तो शुरू कैसे करते हैं लोग? पहले फ्राइड डिशेस खाते हैं, उसके बाद फिर राइस के साथ करी और जो वेजिटेबल्स हैं सब मिला के खाते हैं। जैसे क्या आता है?
हाँ, so some of, for me I will start with fish because like that is a kind of a starter for me, but then some people like directly have it with rice and the curry.
और एंड में सोल करी को राइस में मिला के खाना है।
हाँ, वो तो कंपल्शन है। मतलब सब खाने के बाद सोल कड़ी से थोड़ा तो मतलब you have to have that rice with सोल कड़ी, it's a compulsion, and after that something sweet.
और ये दोनों मिक्स है, मतलब दोनों कम्युनिटीज़ का खाना मिक्स है।
हाँ.
जैसे ये पुडिंग है, ये सारस्वत फूड तो नहीं है,
पोर्चुगीज स्टाइल।
पोर्तुगीज स्टाइल।
So this is pudding, this as well as the rechado preparation and the kafriel preparation, everything is like Portuguese originated. It's not Saraswat. But if you see like the sabji, the dry preparation, the clams preparation, the curry, everything is Saraswat preparation.
ये मैकरेल कटलेट मुझे सोल करी बहुत अच्छा लगता है। मतलब मैं कह रहा था सोल करी से मेरा सोल अटैच हो गया।
सोल से सोल अटैच हो गया। वो क्या है मालूम है, वो सोल कड़ी है ना, वो लोग ज़्यादातर बाद में पीते हैं क्योंकि बिकॉज इट इज नॉन एज डाइजेस्टिव। नॉर्मली दिस फिश करी राइस वी डोंट हैव चपाती और रोटी।
वैसे गोवा में ज़्यादातर लोग चावल ही खाते हैं, फिश करी एंड राइस, दैट्स द स्टेपल, मतलब राइस
स्टेपल फूड इज फिश करी राइस। This is what she said is unpolished rice. What we get is polished rice.
So you are telling that it has a high content of fiber. Good for health.
Yeah.
Good for diabetes patients also.
Actually, we break this and put thumb and remove.
The way you
Like this. This is the way to eat.
Break this and put your thumb inside. Thumb.
This is the way to eat. I should try to remove Sankar.
Everything is amazing. बहुत ही बढ़िया बना है.
Kismur?
Kismur I haven't tried yet. ये पापलेट भी जो ग्रीन मसाला है, it's not that spicy. अच्छा ग्रीन चिली का फ्लेवर है इसमें.
It's slightly sweetish.
Sweetish, yeah. ये किस्मोर है. मतलब सभी फ्लेवर्स हैं. आप फ्लेवर्स की बात करें इस खाने में, स्वीटनेस भी है, सारनेस भी है, स्पाइसी भी है. या इसलिए टेस्ट ज़्यादा अच्छा आता है. यहाँ फिश फ्रेश मिलता है और कितने तरीके से बनाते हैं. एंड द बेस ऑफ मोस्ट ऑफ द करीज आर कोकोनट. एंड देन फॉर सारनेस ही यूज आइदर कोकम और टैमरिंड.
और then there is
and the chilies, that's also very important कि कौन सा चिली किस में डाल रहे हैं, कितने क्वांटिटी में.
We use even raw mango for preparing that.
For curry, this curry we use the small chilies. For Rishad, Kashmiri chilies.
अच्छा है, मतलब इसमें स्वीटनेस भी है, स्पाइसीनेस दोनों ही है.
Tangy sort of.
Ito kayo fried chili crab.
That's one more fried crab.
Fried crab, a small one. You just try.
Again, I don't know how to eat, but I will try.
Why I told you.
No, I told you how to break.
चलिए कोशिश करते हैं.
You won't get more flesh in it, but then.
उसकी आजा ले
हाँ.
अब चाहिए स्मॉल छोटा वाला. इसके बाद फिर यहाँ थम ऐसे निकाल.
हाँ थम. और वो डालो मुंह में सीधा.
हाँ सीख गया. थैंक यू. चलिए मुझे हमेशा याद रहेगा. गोवा में केपी में आके सिया के घर क्रैब खाना सीखा.
उसके मदर ने सिखाया. वो ज़्यादा इम्पोर्टेंट है. पापलेट खाना बहुत इजी है.
पापलेट
और किंगफिश.
हाँ किंगफिश.
किंगफिश तो बहुत इजी है.
सबसे ज़्यादा कांटा कौन से मछली में होता है? सबसे ज़्यादा बोन
कल्ली बोल गए.
वो हम लाते ही नहीं कि घंटा लगता है खाने.
और वो
टेस्टी है लेकिन बड़ा वाला है ना तो टेस्टी है.
बहुत टेस्टी है.
So this is authentic Goan caramel pudding. So it's a baked version of milk and eggs, and it has a topping of caramel.
It simply melts in your mouth. हाँ. बहुत अच्छा अनुभव रहा हम लोग का. इतना अच्छे से आप लोग हमें बना के दिखाए सारा डिशेस और इतना सारा कुछ बनाया था. मैं वही सर को कह रहा था कितनी मेहनत लगती है. खाना सामने खाने में 5 मिनट लगता है, लेकिन उसको बनाने में, उस सारे इंग्रेडिएंट्स को इकट्ठा करने में कितनी मेहनत लगती है. पहले आप फ़िश मार्केट गए होगे, फ़िश इकट्ठा किया होगा, इंग्रेडिएंट्स लाए होंगे, फिर उसको फ़िश को क्लीन किया होगा, फिर सबको एक एक करके पकाया होगा. तो बहुत ही अच्छा रहा और आप सबका बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद. थैंक यू फॉर हैविंग अस. थैंक यू. बहुत ही मज़ा आ रहा है. मछली देख के मन मछली जैसा, मतलब इतना फ़िश देखा मैंने, इतना कभी खाया नहीं है. पिछले 8 दिन से सिर्फ फ़िश ही फ़िश खा रहे हैं और कितने वैरायटी के फ़िश है यहाँ पे, मतलब काउंट नहीं कर सकते. आइए शुरू करते हैं.
हेलो
ओह
हेलो.
वाह, दैट्स द गोवन लाइफ. After having a good meal, you go for sleep, afternoon siesta. And afternoon siesta, people take it very seriously in Goa. You have a good meal, fish curry, rice, and then you go for sleep.